6 most disturbing forest encounters caught on camera by chilling scares. Let's do this.
In January 2015, a group of New Zealand film students were recording outside their school at Auckland's Parnell railway station.
Okay.
The footage you're seeing now was recorded by a student named Chris Muir. For a few minutes, Chris and his friends were messing around and having fun as they filmed. But that's when the group spotted a man and a woman wearing creepy white masks hiding in the tall grass next to the station and staring ominously at the camera.
You're just like standing there watching? Oh, hell no. How'd he get over there?
As it was later revealed, Chris and his buddies first thought that the masked people were probably pranksters from the school trying to creep them out, which is why they can be heard laughing throughout the footage. However, the students later confessed that it was more so nervous laughter and that they were actually pretty terrified during the encounter.
Well, yeah.
Disturbingly, looking at the footage, they noticed that the couple appeared to be armed. In some of the clips, it looks like one of them is holding a pistol.
What? That did not look like a pistol. It looked like a piece of bark.
Where's the other one?
Yeah, but you know, like it's during the day and nothing bad happens during the day, so they're fine. I don't know why they're freaked out.
Where's the other one?
But I definitely wouldn't be getting this close to them. What are they doing, bro?
As soon as the suspects
God, I'm getting a headache watching this.
For comfort, the group ran back to the main road, after which they reportedly saw a police chopper approaching the area of the incident.
What the hell?
It's not entirely clear who called the cops that day, but based on my research, this wasn't the first time the couple had harassed the public with their creepy masks and weapons. Earlier that week, they had terrorized a woman at Auckland's Domain Park, but left before the police were able to arrest them.
How do you know it's the same people?
When the cops arrived at the train station, Chris and his friends gave them the report, after which the Auckland Police Department uploaded a Facebook post where they urged the suspects to come forward and warned civilians to stay far away from the masked couple if they saw them. They also cautioned that if they saw someone carrying what appeared to be a weapon, they had no way of knowing if the weapon was real or fake and would be forced to approach the situation as if it were real. Shortly after that, the suspects reportedly came forward to talk to the cops. Throughout the investigation, the authorities didn't release a whole lot of information to the public about who these people were, whether their weapons were real, or what their intentions were.
So this is a whole bunch of nothing.
For sure is that this wasn't
I just wasted my time.
Prank. In fact, when a lot of people online started accusing the students of staging a prank just to get attention, a spokesperson from the school came forward to clarify that the masked suspects had nothing to do with the institute. According to an article from Vice, a police spokesperson later confirmed
the college or university, whatever you want to call it, was forced to make a statement because there was that many people online saying that the kids were the ones at fault and it was all just an elaborate prank. That is actually hilarious.
That the weapons were fake. But I wasn't able to find any official confirmation of this, and to this day, not a lot of people know who the suspects were or why they were terrorizing the public for no reason. Whatever the case, it's a good thing Chris and his friends were able to get away before things took a turn for the worse.
Bro, like nothing even happened. I thought
near the base
they
of
were going to
Mount
start
Fuji
shooting
in
people.
Japan lies a forest that's known among the locals as the Sea of Trees.
The Sea of
Interestingly,
Trees?
the entire forest grew out of a 30 square kilometer patch of hardened lava that was laid down by the last major eruption of Mount Fuji.
That's dope.
A little more disturbingly though, over the years,
wait, is this what it looks like? That's
has become
sick.
known as a place where people go to take their own lives.
Oh yeah.
And if you venture far enough into the forest, it's not uncommon at all to find a body. Near the entrance of the forest, a sign written in Japanese reads, "Quietly think once more about your parents, siblings, and children.
That's so
Please
crazy
don't
to
suffer
me.
alone, and first reach out." In July 2017,
Why do they go into the
urban
forest to do
explorer
it?
YouTuber Burbex ventured into the forest to see what he'd find, walking his viewers through his entire journey into the Sea of Trees.
I thought we were about to get the
But
Logan
even
Paul
though the
video.
video starts out tame enough, just a few minutes into his exploration, the uploader comes across an abandoned bike, and that's when things get a little disturbing.
I'm only a few meters away from the road right now.
That's a nice looking bike.
I've already found an abandoned bike. It's actually a pretty nice bike. Let's take a
Oh
look
wow,
at
he
it.
thought the same thing.
I don't think it's been here a long time.
Oh my gosh, this guy's like a detective.
And
He felt the tire pressure to see how long it's been here.
for a knife.
Pack it for a
I
knife.
think I've just found some kind of note in a bag. It says 1211. I can't quite make out. I think this is somebody's name just here, and I'm not sure what this means.
On top of the bike, Burbex finds an empty piece of packaging for a kitchen knife.
That is
a few minutes later.
That's a little on the nose. I mean, I'm gonna see what happens next, but just a package of a knife sitting on the bike.
He comes across a note written on a plastic bag. The note translates to 1211 verified, Fuji Yoshida police station verified, meaning it's likely evidence of someone who abandoned their stuff to take their own life in the forest.
That's a lot of
by the local
assumptions.
police station. It's incredibly haunting to think how many lives have been lost in that forest over the years, and even more disturbing to think that any random passerby could easily find the body while exploring the terrain. Over the years, the Japanese government has implemented several measures, such as placing security cameras near the entrance to track those who walk inside, as well as training volunteers to talk to the visitors who are thinking of taking their lives. Still, this hasn't stopped people from following through with it, and the fact that the media has really played a big part in sensationalizing the forest
that's
in
the
recent
thing. That's
years
the thing,
hasn't helped
man.
either.
The fact that people
In
talk
early
about it
2023,
makes
a man
people
named
want to go
David
there. You know what I
Meredith
mean?
was taking his usual evening stroll through his neighborhood in Red Deer, Canada, when he suddenly saw a bull moose eating next to a tree.
What is a bull
Hoping to catch
moose?
a better glimpse, he hid behind the tree to watch. And that's when
Is that
the
not
moose
just a
turned
moose?
around and started charging at him. To understand how incredibly dangerous this is, keep in mind that an adult male moose can run faster than 35 miles per hour.
What the
which is
hell?
almost
For
twice
real?
as fast as the max speed for the average human male. Even though moose aren't generally aggressive, they can easily trample and kill a human if they feel threatened.
Yeah, they're
which is probably what happened
ginormous.
here. Fearing for his life, David hoisted himself up the tree next to him to avoid getting
Oh, a bull means a male moose. Yeah. I'm dumb as hell. Do I just cut that out the video? I might.
stabbed by the moose's antlers.
He just ran me up a tree.
Dude, like, what do? You gotta sit in that tree until the moose gets bored and goes away. Look at him. He's like, I dare you to come down, bitch. See what happens. I got all night.
As soon as he was out of the moose's reach, he started recording. For about 30 seconds, the moose just stares at David.
That is-
and you can hear the uploader's
that is
nervous
terrifying.
breathing as he waits for the moose to leave. But shortly after, the moose starts charging back and forth with its head
2,000
down, which
pounds?
is a clear sign that it's stressed and would probably trample David if he were to come down or fall from the tree.
Yeah, like David's screwed if he gets down. Oh my god, what is he doing? Oh my god, is that his... trying to intimidate David by thrashing in the snow.
Based on what he
Oh,
mentioned
shoot.
to the news station that interviewed him a couple of days later, David stayed in the tree for over 10 minutes waiting for the moose to leave.
10
him alone.
minutes? It's not
When
even that
asked how
long.
he climbed up the tree, he demonstrated how he pulled himself up by a flimsy-looking branch, which is honestly
There's
one of the
no
most
way.
concerning parts of this whole situation.
Like, what is he on, like, the news or something? Like, he actually went back to the tree with someone to record him so he could show them how he got up the tree. Like, listen, I get it. The moose was scary, but, like, this is a little much, don't you think? Like, okay, you got the video of the moose, like, jumping around in the snow looking at you. It's kind of scary, but we have to go back and demonstrate how you climbed the tree? Really?
That branch breaks, and David would have been at the mercy of a very angry moose and might not have lived to tell the tale. Luckily, after seeing that David wasn't coming down, the moose finally gave up.
To
and
be
ran
honest,
off,
if this happened to
thanks
me,
which
I'd
the
be
uploader
milking
was
it
able to
too.
Come down safely after
I'd be like,
waiting
hey,
out
bro,
for around
I
an extra
1v1 the
half
moose
hour.
and won. Look at him run off scared.
In February 2018, a man named Greg Harris uploaded a GoPro video of himself riding his ATV on an unnamed trail. For the first few seconds, the footage shows pretty much exactly what you'd expect from this kind of upload. But in the blink of an eye, something extremely disturbing interrupts Greg's ATV ride.
Uh-oh. What just happened? Did he just hit his face on a leaf? Went through a spider web? What happened? I don't understand. I missed it. I'm so confused.
If you didn't catch it, someone had set up a metal wire between the two trees, which got
What?
caught in the uploader's helmet and forced him to stop. It's pretty disturbing to think that if Greg hadn't been so lucky,
Wait,
he could have been
what?
decapitated by the wire. Fortunately, as mentioned in the video description, his speed along with the wire hitting his helmet instead of his neck caused it to break as he passed through it. It might seem shocking that anyone would even think of doing something
That's
as
insane.
incredibly evil as setting up a lethal booby trap in the middle of an ATV trail. But sadly, it's actually pretty common in the dirt bike and ATV community.
What?
Sometimes these wires are set up by
Common.
people
It's
trying to
common?
keep bikers off their property. Others are set up by psychos who get irritated by the noise and decide to use violence to fix the issue. And the rest are set up by people who are just messed up in the head and want to bring harm to others for no reason.
Yeah, that
In this
is
case,
actually
it's impossible
insane.
to tell who was responsible for setting up the trap. This is just one of those videos where if the wire was set up just slightly lower, the accident could have easily been fatal. Luckily, he was able to walk away with minimal injuries, and he used his video as a way to warn others to watch out for these kinds of traps. especially
I
when
can't
riding
even
through
believe
trees.
that. I would never go on a trail again. I'd be so scared
Back
of
in the
that
summer
happening
of
to me.
2014, a man named Chris was biking in the mountains near Fernie, British Columbia, when he suddenly noticed what appeared to be an animal approaching him in the tall grass. Immediately, he realized it was a mountain lion, and that's when he started recording.
Dude, get out of
See
there.
it. But there's a mountain lion. He's crouching in the grass.
Okay, this guy's dumb. You're gonna die, dude.
He's actually coming towards me.
He's coming towards me, but I am not moving
first,
at all.
It's kind of hard to see where exactly the animal is.
Oh,
but
I see
as Chris
it.
walks towards the trail, you can see it emerging from the grass coming closer.
What are you doing, Chris? You're dumb. You better have a pistol or
There's a mountain
something.
lion,
Ha! Really?
and he's stalking me.
Dude. I guess running and
Even
turning
though
and running would be a
mountain
bad
lion sightings
idea,
are
but
rare, they have been known to attack people in certain situations. And let's just say if you see one stalking you in the tall grass, slowly approaching as it stares you down, you can be pretty certain that you're in danger.
yeah.
About 2 minutes into the footage, the lion starts walking a little faster, and Chris does the one thing you never do with a mountain lion by
Turn your
turning
back?
his back and starting to run.
shoot. Oh, hell no. This is actually terrifying. Like what? Like what are you supposed to do? Oh no. Ha!
Hey,
Why
Mr.
is it?
Mountain Lion? How are you doing? Nice to see you.
Like what are you supposed to do in this situation? Just go like, bah! Scare the shit out of him? I think that's legit. I think that's what you're supposed to do.
Nice to see you.
I don't think you're supposed to talk nicely to
I'm
him.
much bigger than you.
He doesn't speak English.
Over the next couple of minutes, Chris tries to get the animal to go away, but it only walks around him and continues to stalk him, staring him down in the tall grass near the entrance to the woods. A couple of minutes later, the uploader manages to take a few steps toward the main trail back to his car, but he doesn't get too far before the mountain lion cuts him off again.
Dude.
Stay back.
Throw a rock at him or something. That's probably a bad idea. I don't know.
Stay there.
Dude, look how he's like twitching forward. Like that's... I like how he's using the path though. The lion. He's just like in the path.
I'm not afraid of you.
Yes, you are, Chris. Don't
Fortunately,
lie.
after a few moments of tension, the mountain lion turns around and disappears into the trees. Being in a position like that has to be downright terrifying.
Bro, the
especially
mountain lion
considering that
literally-
The only reason the lion didn't attack was because it didn't want to.
Yeah.
And
Look
had
how
it
chill
felt
he
more
is.
threatened, it easily could have done some serious damage. Thankfully, it was just a close call, and Chris was able to walk away from the terrifying encounter unharmed.
Most predators will turn off if you are aggressive with them. They can't risk getting injured. I mean,
In
yeah,
March
that's what I'm saying, bro.
2019, a 5-year-old girl from Fair Lawn, New Jersey was playing with her friends near a creek in a wooded area behind their home right off Route 208. This was an area the family knew very well, as they'd been living there for 13 years, and the girl's father, Dave Kuroda, and his wife felt completely safe letting their kid play in the woods behind their house. But at some point during that particular afternoon, the girl came across a pile of clothing in the woods, after which she immediately
heck?
ran back to tell her dad what she had found. Strangely, the clothes appeared to have been cut off a person's body, and there were suspicious red stains all over the tattered
That looks like
outfit.
dookie stains.
After confirming the bundle consisted only of women's clothing, Dave called the Bergen County Sheriff's Office and reported the incident, feeling like it was just too out of the ordinary for a random pile of cut-up clothes to appear near the entrance
I mean,
of the
yeah.
woods so close to his home.
It's definitely weird.
Even though this was the first time their daughter saw the clothes, it appeared they had been in the woods for several months, which explains some of the excessive wear and tear, but not the suspicious cuts and stains all over the outfit. Immediately, Fairlawn police started asking the public if they could identify the clothes, hoping that it was just a prank rather than something more sinister. Unfortunately, nobody came forward, and until the clothes can be linked to some sort of crime or to a victim, they can't be accepted for testing by the police department. To this day, the cops from the Fairlawn Police Department haven't been able to match the clothing to anyone in particular.
Dang.
And at this point, all we can do is hope that whoever those clothes belong to did not come to the harrowing fate that the dark reddish stains imply.
I mean, so it's disturbing, but like, it could have been a prank, so we don't know. The amount of ground the cougar made in the moment he turned around is exactly why you do not turn from a predator. He turned around, turned back, and dude was right in front of him. That is definitely, I mean, I wouldn't know what to do. I'd probably just die, to be honest. Let's be honest, when he brought up that forest, a couple of us thought he was going to involve a certain internet idiot. Yep, I said that. I literally thought they were about to show Logan Paul. As someone who has successfully scared a mountain lion from inside my tent, make yourself massive, make crazy loud noises, scream and growl, wave your arms, make yourself absolutely terrifying, and they'll say, nope, not worth it, and leave. That's what I'm saying, bro. I said that. I said, go bye. Like, that's all you got to do. They don't know what the hell's going on. They're like, I ain't risking that. I don't know what that guy's capable of when he's doing all that kind of crazy shit. I'm out. A friend of mine got caught by one of those wires, sliced his chin open. 40 years later, he still has a scar. Dude, that is the most terrifying thing ever. And you'll never know who did it. You don't even know when it was done. Months ago, weeks ago. Like, you don't know. Just some random guy went out there, put up a wire. They'll never get caught. There's no risk to doing it. Like, if you're a psychopath is what I'm saying. Obviously, I'm not saying go do that. I'm just whatever. I can't believe the guy who was stalked by the mountain lion tried to strike up a conversation with it. He's like, hey, yo, what's good, cat? Like, what's good, man? You know I'm bigger than you, right? Like, dude, he can't understand you. He's a mountain lion. Yeah, this video was, I thought it was going to be more disturbing, but it was pretty disturbing. Leave a like if you want me to watch more disturbing videos in the future.